you spoke before about how much you love the character and how much it meant to you. So I wondered how sort of nervous were you going through the auditions, and how did you react when you finally got the role?
I was so nervous. I mean, to be fully honest, I don't know how I really would have reacted if I didn't get the part. Through the whole audition process, I mean, like I was saying, I'd never really read a character that I'd felt like I connected with more. So if I can't play a character that I feel like I'm so much like, then I can't really play any character, I don't think. So when I got the part, I literally was rendered full-blown speechless. Yeah.
Why do you think the books have sort of struck a chord with so many people as well?
I think there's a few things. I think one, the world that Suzanne Collins paints is super interesting, and it's really kind of a curious sort of commentary on where we are socially right now with the reality TV and the separation of the rich and poor, and the characters are very dynamic. And I also think that it doesn't really talk down to the audience. You know, sometimes young adult books tend to speak down to the audiences, but kids are so advanced these days that Suzanne recognized that and wrote a book for people and not just for a specific age group.
What was your reaction when you saw Jennifer as well as Katniss for the first time?
I was so excited. I mean, she's a fellow Kentuckian. We're from the same state, so that kind of was a bonding factor right away. And she's an incredible actress. I mean, I loved her in Winter's Bone and everything I've seen her in. So for me, she was the perfect cast, and I couldn't imagine anybody else playing Katniss, to be honest.
Have you gone back and read the books as well since you got the role? Because I wondered, do you imagine yourself now as Peter and Jennifer?
I kind of selfishly did when I read them the first time. I read the books when I heard they were making the movie, so at that point I think Jennifer had just been hired or was like the leading one kind of, so I was already picturing her. And then reading it, I obviously had an immediate affinity towards Peter, so I automatically kind of, anytime I read any sort of book, even if it's not a movie book, I picture myself in certain roles just naturally. So yeah, I haven't gone back and read it yet.
Apparently, did you prank Jennifer on set or something?
I did.
Yeah,
I put we had this like life-size dummy of one of the characters that had been like mauled and was kind of like all messed up, and I put it in her bathroom in her trailer. So when she went in there to go to the bathroom, she saw it and screamed and actually peed her pants apparently. So I was pretty excited about that.
Are you like looking over your shoulder now, worried that she's going to get you back?
Oh, completely. She's told me she's going to get me back, and it's been a while, so like the anticipation is what's killing me.
Yeah. I don't think she'll forget. It's probably coming.
She'll never forget. Because she gets reminded. She called me the other day and she was like, if they ask me one more time about me peeing my pants, I'm going to kill you.
Everyone's kind of expecting this to be a big hit. If that is the case, do you have a date marked down the calendar to do Catching Fire?
I think they're kind of looking at the fall as a possibility. They kind of just now started working on the script for the second one. So yeah, hopefully the first one does really well and we get on to the second one. I can't wait. I love all three books so much. Yeah.
There's a prosthetic limb to get used to for...
I'm not sure how that's going to work out exactly, so we'll see what kind of things they conjure up for me to use.